Joining us now from Indianapolis, Indiana, is Jess. You see, when Jess started working at a landscaping company, she was trained by a man named Michael. A week later, Jess and Michael began a year-long relationship. And then, when Jess found out she was pregnant with her daughter, Rebecca, she didn't tell Michael until she was 3 months along. That day, Jess said, "Michael, we are pregnant." His response, We are not pregnant. You are. And we are not French. What's that mean? Here's Michael's story.
Maury, let me tell you a little something about Jess. This is the same girl who told me herself that she was promiscuous. And you know what they say, Maury, when it comes from the horse's mouth, it has got to be true. We were working together at the landscaping company, and I know for a fact she was landscaping her lawn with almost every guy on the job. Then she come to me talking about Mike, we pregnant. I don't speak French. Now you pregnant. On top of all of that, I have over 60 nephews and only 3 nieces. We going back to school, Maury, because that's a 1 in 20 chance of having a girl. As far as I'm concerned, her baby could be half Mexican, and I don't speak Spanish either. So Jess, good luck with your search, because it could be mucho amigos, and I ain't one of them.
Okay, what do you think of that, Jess?
You know what? It's not true. I never slept with all the men that he said, it's all drama. It's work drama.
Apparently, this is very, very important for you to prove
Yes.
your daughter's paternity. Why is that so important to you?
Because I never had my dad in my life, and I would like for my daughter to have her dad.
You've told my producers this. You've confessed this. You were an addict. You've been in
Yes.
recovery now for the past 3 years. Congratulations. Obviously, that has to have an effect on your mothering Rebecca, right?
It makes me the best mom that I could be, but at the end of it, she needs her dad in her life because I don't want her to end up how I ended up.
Let's go back. You did meet Michael on the job, right?
I met him at the landscaping company. They placed me with him, and he was supposed to be training me. We ended up hooking up, but I felt like I was getting taken advantage of because I ended up pregnant.
You was hooking up with half of the Mexicans there, too.
I was never hooking up with nobody else but
mixed.
you, so...
Yeah, the baby's mixed, but what is the baby mixed with is my question.
Black and white, obviously.
Michael says that when he talked to the other landscapers, all the guys who were working there, and many of them were Hispanic, according to him, they told him that you were messing with them.
I never messed with anybody but him.
They told me she was messing with mucho people at one time. Now, I don't know how
I
true
never
this
messed
is.
with anybody but you, so I don't know where that came from. You could believe all the drama that you want, but I never messed with anybody but Michael.
He also
Why would my amigos have to lie about it? They have no reason to lie about it.
Michael says he used protection when you all were together.
That's not true.
For
We used protection, yes, but not all the time. There was multiple occasions that we did not use protection. And that's how Rebecca was born.
Let's just say I made sure she didn't get pregnant, Maury.
You find out you're pregnant, okay? And apparently when you were 3 months pregnant, you go to Michael and you tell him you're pregnant. Now, did you do it that way? Did you tell him we are pregnant?
Yes.
I said, yes, I did say that we are pregnant.
Of course, he said...
Yeah, we. I don't speak French like I said before.
You know what? Obviously, it takes two to
that baby
tango,
is half Mexican, Jesse, and you know it.
No, that baby
Mexican, and you know
is
it.
black and white, Michael.
So what you're saying is you never was messing with none of the guys.
I never slept with any Mexicans at that landscaping company. I don't care.
So who was there when you gave birth?
Tell Maury that lie, not me. You already told me the truth.
I never told you anything like that.
He says you told him you were promiscuous all the time.
No, I never slept with anybody at that landscaping company but him.
My amigos have no reason to lie to me.
Yet you're sitting there saying that I was promiscuous with all these Mexicans. Then why would you say that? That was a lie.
I'm going off what I heard, and my amigos have no reason to lie.
Who was there when you gave birth? Was Michael there?
My sister. No, Michael was never there. I sent him pictures after she was born, and he never responded.
I thought the two of you...
And I was there by myself because she was in the NICU.
I thought the two of you did hook up after you gave birth. You all got together again, didn't you?
Yeah, 9 months later.
And what happened then?
I felt like he was taking advantage of me, but at the same time, we were talking about being together, and he even said,
I never
let's have
wanted to
another
be with
baby
you. I never even
and
told you I
all
wanted
that.
to be with you. That is not my baby, and she knows it. She knows she slept
You
with
done
half the
told your
landscape
whole
company.
family that's your baby. So why would you say that that's your baby and then turn around and deny her?
We'll find out if that's my baby by the end of this show. But I guarantee it's one of them Mexicans. I guarantee.
Jess, you think Rebecca looks like him?
Rebecca's a cute little girl, little baby.
Look at her face.
I'm an
She
old
looks
ugly
just
black
like
man. How
him.
can you
Look at
compare
her
that?
nose, her ears, her mouth. Everything looks like him. Yeah, she has my eyes, but other than that, she looks just like him.
She looks like somebody or something.
When was the last time Michael saw your little girl, Rebecca? When was the last time?
Last December.
Last December. So that's like
Yes.
like a year.
Yeah.
She says she never
doing,
said
Maury?
to you that she was promiscuous. So where'd you get that idea?
When we first met, she told me about all these different guys because she lived a wild life. That's the way of telling me she's promiscuous. And then
I
my
never
friends at work.
told you any of that.
Too bad
You
I
are
can't name
lying.
names because I would. I'm not on this show trying to bust you out, Jesse. I'm gonna tell the truth. And you're promiscuous and you slept with half of them Mexicans.
I never slept with nobody at that work but you.
I've been on that job for 8 years. They have no reason to lie to me.
Were you surprised when she told you she was pregnant?
No, I wasn't. I was surprised when she said it's our baby because it's not my baby. I know it's not my baby. And once you find out the baby's not mine, please, Maury, don't tell this lady that you're going to help her find her baby's daddy because you're going to run out of money. The testing lab is going to run out of swabs. And
You know
might as well
what?
go ahead and
You
buy
can keep running
you
your
a
jobs,
Lamborghini
but
or Mercedes-Benz.
I did not
Save your
sleep
money,
around
Maury.
like that.
What's this story about you not making girls?
Well, Maury, I never really said I couldn't make girls. I said it's almost impossible. Most of my family is all boys. I have like 60 nephews and nothing but like 5 girls in my whole family.
You know what? You
so
made
I
a
never
girl,
really said
your
I
name's
couldn't make
Rebecca.
girls.
But you have three boys, right?
I have 3 young men, yes, sir.
So because
And
of
a
that,
girls.
little girl.
I guess we'll find that out today.
so what you're saying is that your co-workers talk to you about messing
Yes.
around with Jess. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Half of them can't speak no English, but they sure know how to say Jessica, Jessica. And they're telling me
because
everything.
they wanted to, but I never went with it. I never slept with any of them.
The only words they can really speak is Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. Mucho guys with Jessica.
Michael,
They're
Michael.
telling me
No.
that.
Michael, why are you demeaning this woman? Why are you doing that?
Well, I'm really not because it's a
Because
possibility
he don't
that the
want to
little.
believe that this little girl's his.
If this little girl is mine, I will
And
take
it
care of her
really
like I
hurts.
take
How
care.
would you feel if you didn't have your father in your life?
We're gonna find out today. If that baby's mine, then I will take care of her.
I didn't have my dad in my life, and it sucked.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
So, Jess, I want to get this straight, Jess. You've told us about your background. When you went to work for that landscaping company, were you already sober?
Yes.
Good. That's all I want to know. So, in other words, whatever kind of life you had before, it had ended before you went to work for that landscaping company.
Yes, it did.
Michael, you think you look like that little girl?
No, all I know is she's a pretty little girl, and I'm an old ugly man. That's all I know. I can't even.
She does look just like you. I mean, you sent me a picture of your baby picture, and even you said that she looked just like you.
And if this little girl turned out to be mine, I'll be a good father to her too. But don't count on it.
Don't count on you being the father. But
Don't count on me being a father.
But count on the fact that you'll be in her life if you are.
I would be happy to be in my daughter's life if she's my daughter.
Do you think, Jess, that you...
I hope he does. I really do, because she deserves to have her dad in her life.
Okay. And you think that the two of you can co-parent if he's the father?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
If that's my daughter, yes, we can.
In the case of 1-year-old Rebecca, Michael, you are not the father.
I knew I wasn't the father. I'm
Jess.
sorry you went through
Michael,
putting me on the Maury show, but it's just not going to happen.
Don't belittle her now. All right?
I'm not.
Jess, we'll be glad to bring on anybody you want. Anybody you think might be the father.
Well, the other guy is dead, so I'm sorry, Mike.
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry for you. But I knew that baby wasn't mine. I told you before you brought me on the Maury show.
Jess, you're married. You have a loving
Yeah.
husband. That guy has stepped up, and he's been a father to this little girl. But Michael's out of the picture, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You are not the father.